The fifth reason, or the fifth myth of happiness, what causes people not to be happy, is the job or the career path that people choose, which is contrary to their personality. This is the question I want to ask you now. Are you truly happy in the job that you are? When you wake up and you have to dress to work, are you happy? When you're in the vehicle, driving, or in a public transport to work, are you happy? When you get to the workplace, how do you feel? Are you really happy? For most of you, you are working in jobs not because you want to work there, but because you want the paycheck. And so that is where you hear people making dumb statements like, I can't kill myself for this company. Even if you work and you sacrifice, the company becomes successful and the owners will just be the ones enjoying the money and they will sideline you. Are you truly happy? If money was not a problem, would you be working in the company you are working in? Answer that question. Are you truly happy? Because most of you, your nightmare is your job. Your nightmare is your career. And the reason why you are still working in that job, because it probably pays you more. And the reason you are working in that job because of the status that the job has added to your life, and you want to make people feel that, yeah, you have arrived, because of inferiority complex. Because you want to show off to others. You want to buy cars that you don't need. You want to live in houses that you don't need. You want to use mobile phones and have other things that are not necessary. But that is the job that will provide the financing. So although you are killing yourself, you don't feel happy, you are stressed, you're still going to go there. Now, I am not by this saying resign from your work, because hey, but the bills have to be paid. But my question is, are you truly happy? Do you love what you are doing? Because you see, success and true happiness is doing something you love and being paid for it. Doing something you love and being paid for it. If you love what you are doing and you are being paid for it, that is the greatest feeling to have. But if you are doing something, you don't love it, but you just have to do it because that is how you get the bills paid, then really you're going to kill yourself. Then really you cannot give off your best self. Then really you will not be truly happy as an individual. So my question to you is this: are you happy in your job? Are you happy in your career? Are you happy in what you're doing? When you wake up every morning, do you feel inspired to go to work, or you feel depressed? When you wake up every day, does it look like this is what I want to do for the rest of my life? Or you are like, if something new comes, I will jump on it. Answer that question and make that decision. If truly you want to be happy, then you have to find out. You see, sometimes it's not about the title. It's not about the status. Sometimes it's about what really makes you happy. There are some of you, because of your work, throughout the week, you never see your children. You never see them smiling, because you will leave the house when they are still asleep, and then you will come home when they are asleep. So throughout the week, you don't see them, you don't talk to them, you don't spend time with them. It's through the weekends that you're able to talk to them. I'm not saying that is right, that is wrong. Everybody and their life path. I'm not saying that is right or that is wrong. But does that make your life happy? Do you feel good as a parent? Are you okay? Because if you sit down and you feel guilty, if you sit down and you don't feel good about it, that, I'm working this hard because I really want to take care of my children and I want to really spend time with my children, but here I am, the same job is not making me spend time with my children, then you have to find out what is important, what really makes you happy. Like I said, I'm not saying resign from your work. We are just having a dialogue about what truly makes you happy. So that is why someone would decide to take a lower paying job, live in a moderate community, so that they will be able to spend a lot of time with their children and impact their children so that they will have a better future. It's about decision. And so another example would be, okay, instead of the two of us, husband and wife, the two of us going to work every day and having a nanny or someone else takes care of the children, the woman would say, hey, I'm going to stay home. You go out there, be working. Let me be at home, take care of the children, train them, impact them, so we have a better life. It's a decision that you have to make with your partner. And sometimes in situations, the man would rather be the one to be in the house, so the woman goes out there and be working so they can have a happy life. What is your definition of happiness? You decide. There is no standard here. Because we live in a world where, I say this always, nobody's life is the status quo. The fact that A is doing something and it is working for them does not mean I am supposed to do it, because no one's life is the status quo to be followed. We are all different. We face different situations. We have different temperaments. We have different goals. We have different mission. We are wired differently. We have different mindsets. Why do you think I should live my life and do my things the way somebody successful is doing it? No. Maybe it's working for them, it won't work for me. Maybe they like it, I hate it. So you have to sit down. What will really make you happy? And that is a decision you have to make.